Okay, so welcome to class. Okay, I'll start the lesson. Okay, so for the announcement, that you will have the homework for next week. So be on based on VOCA 9 to 12. I believe it's already posted. And one present verb, 사다. It means buy. You just have to know that present verb from that video only. And then 9 to 12 from the vocabulary videos. And then we'll have a quiz based on those vocab 9 through 12 on Friday in the beginning of the class. Okay, and then also for the PowerPoint, I will post this on KakaoTalk after the class. And if you don't have one, you can email me and I will send it through there. Okay, yeah, and I know it's getting complicated, and it makes it bored a little bit. It's getting even today's lesson will get more complicated than previous lessons, but you can just you learn and then memorize it and then practice and then you will be good. You will be good at it and just keep working on it. Okay, and then today we'll go over the alphabets. It'll be our final lesson for alphabets. So today we'll go over the double final consonant. So far we've learned the consonants, vowels, and then the single consonant vowel. Single final consonant. And today we'll go over the double final consonants. So double final consonant aren't really for basic Korean learners, but I figured that some of you were confused when native Korean speak in different way, different sounded as it's written. So I wanted to clarify the confusion a bit. So I'm going over it. Yeah, and then after today's lesson, you will be able to pronounce most of the Korean words since we've been going over the how to pronounce the consonant vowels with the single final consonant, and today we'll go over the double final consonants. But like I said, it takes time and a lot of practice. With that, you won't even have to think about what rules apply to the word that you're trying to use. It just comes automatically. You don't even have to, it just comes in your brain. So a lot of practice. Okay, so today, like I said, we'll go over the double Batchim combination, how to pronounce it. So whenever you have combination like this, 기억, 시옷, let me write it here. So today we're going over this one. So I was talking, we went over this, we already went over this one, we already went over this one. Today we're going over this one. Okay, so this is what I meant. The double consonant at the bottom, we call it Batchim, right? So double Batchim. 기억, 시옷, 니은, 지읒, 비읍, 시옷, 리을, 비읍, 리을, 시옷, 리을, 티귿. Those are the ones. We have two rules that we're going over. This is the first rule. So this combination will pronounce only the first final consonant. So what I mean by that, right here, when it says an, so we used this one as an example. So 니은, this is the first consonant. We call this one second consonant of Batchim. So this one will pronounced. So second consonant of Batchim transfers to next character of letter. What I mean by that, when you have like this is the second consonant of Batchim. This transfers to the next character, and it makes it harder sound. That's why it's double D right here. So anta, this one this two combines, jiud and tigu combines makes it harder sound, and the first consonant will be pronounced in the first letter. So, and then also it says if the next letter contains a fake consonant, I mean by like iung always had a silent when it's in the first letter, first character in the letter. So in this case right here, when this is iung at the first character of the letter, on a second letter, on the next letter there, you're looking at the Batchim right here. So niun, jiud. So jiud will transfer to here, iung, and then this will change to jiud. So like you keep the first consonant, and then this jiud will transfer here, makes it jiud, so anja. So same thing right here. This is liur piub. So same rule applied. Only the first consonant is pronounced at the first letter. So liur, liur is pronounced, and then you have the piub and tigu combination, because tigu is all the consonant, not the fake consonant. So this two combined makes it the harder sound. And this one you see right here, you see the iung, this is a fake consonant. So this piub transfers to iung and then replaces it, makes it piub. So 짧아, 짧다, 앉아, 앉다. Okay, so that was the first rule of how to pronunciation of the double Batchim. So I will just remember, whenever you have this combination of double Batchim, you will only pronounce the first consonant right here, first consonant in a Batchim, and then look at the next word, next letter, and see if the consonant is fake consonant or just the consonant. If it's fake, then this second final consonant will transfers and replaces it and change the sound. And if it's just a consonant, like whenever like niun is, if it's not a fake consonant, then just make it harder sound. Okay, so the next one is the double Batchim combination with the hyung. So hyung sound becomes silent when it's in Batchim. So hyung right here. So this hyung is silent. So whenever you have it like this, it will be ken. So 괜찮아. Because this hyung, just consider that it's like not there. It's there when you write it, but it's when you pronounce it, it's silent. So it will be like that. 괜찮아, and also this is 많이. Okay. And also whenever you have a combination like this, liur gyub, liur biu, liur piu in a final consonant, then second Batchim is pronounced first. So right here at the first rule, it was the liur sound. Liur was the first pronounced. But in this case, whenever you have liur gyu, liur piu, liur piu, then this will sound the second consonant right here. So not the liur, mu will be sound like. So it will be like this, the second consonant. And then look at the first first character of the letter. So first character, this I mean by this one. Of the if it contains the consonant, then it combines with the second consonant of the Batchim, then it makes a harder sound. So 삶다. And then if it has, look at the first consonant of the next letter and see if it's the fake consonant or just the consonant, and it has the fake consonant. Therefore, it will transfer. This mium will transfer here, and then this will make mium right here, and then lier. You keep the lier here. So 삶아. So 삶아, 삶다, same rule applied here. You follow the second, the second final consonant. You keep that, and then this makes it hard sound. 옮다, and then you see right here, same thing. Like you see if it's the silent, like the fake one, then this 기역 transfers here, and then you keep the first consonant at the bottom. So 올가. Okay. And then these are the exceptions. There are more words that are exceptions written here, but these are the ones that we use often. So I put it here. So all these three words, lier is pronounced first. I said this one, there's a lier 기역. Whenever you have combination like this, a lier 기역, you will pronounce the 기역 first, but in this case, it's the lier. And then 기역 only sounds when vowel is behind it. So whenever you have 이응 here, then it will sound like 기역, like 읽어. If it was like, just say it was so 읽어. If it was like that, then it will sound like 기역 here. And then 발다, I said lier piub. Piub is pronounced the first. I said, the lier is pronounced in this case, but in this case, the piub is pronounced first. Okay, so this chart I found, this reviews everything that we learned from yesterday's lesson and today's lesson. So like we went over 기역, 쌍기역 yesterday, and then we went over the double final consonant, and I found like really good chart. So this will really helpful to you, like because it organized everything that we covered yesterday in today's lesson. So they have like 1 through 7. I can go over one of them per each chart. So then like, because it's a lot, but I will go over one of each chart. So which one do you guys want to go over? You can pick one. Anyone can pick from the final consonant. I can go for one of them. Anyone?
Maybe the last one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so lier 기역. So lier 기역, that's the final consonant. And right here, 읽다 means to read. And we just went over that lier 기역. 기역, the second consonant keeps it here. And then because 기역, it combines together and made it the harder sound. So 읽다. And then this one is same thing. When you see the next letter and you see the fake one, the fake consonant, then this 기역 transfers to here and you keep the lier. So 읽으면. Okay. So how about this one? Anyone?
니은지읒.
니은지읒. Okay, so 니은지읒. We'll go over this one. So they have an example. of to sit. So Nyunjun is here, is the final consonant right here. In Nyunjun, I said that the first consonant is kept. So you keep it here, and then you see the next consonant right here, and it's just the consonant, it's not the fake consonant. So therefore, these two combined together and made it harder sound. So anta, this is same thing. You have the yung fixed consonant. So you keep this nyun, and then jiu transfers to the fake sound and then replaces it. So 앉아서.
Can we do the last one also?
Yeah. Okay. So this one is actually from yesterday's lesson. So whenever I said like hyung is here, well, many 많다. So it was from the yesterday. Whenever you have hyung, you change to tigut sound, and whenever you have tigut to iung like this, then it changed to tigut sound. So 많다. And then here is same thing. This is nyun to hyung. And then this nyun goes to nyun because it was this rule, right?
So it's silent only before the fake letter?
The fake, yes.
Okay.
But if it's not, if it's in this case, yes. But if it's something like just the hyung at the Batchim, it will sound like tigut. It's only the case when it's double. Okay.
Well, in the other case, it was double too, but it's gonna be tough.
This one? This one is all the rule.
Okay.
But it makes, just think it as it makes a harder sound.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, how about this one?
Can we do flower, that one?
Flower. Okay, so this is example. Flower is example of a tute. So this is from yesterday's lesson. So whenever you have a tute at the Batchim, this equals to tigut sound. So we can really see here. Let me just move the picture. Well, this basically says tigut, tigut, and then some other words made it to tigut. You can really see because it's hidden there, but chiu changed to tigut. That's why it's good. And then this one, whenever you have the chiu and then you have the silent, this chiu transfers to iu and then makes it ch sound, gochi, because this one is transferred. Okay. Okay, how about this one? Which one do you guys want to go over?
Can we check Leon and Pickup?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one is same thing. We went over that Lear Pew. Lear is kept, and then Pew, you see the next consonant, and this is just the consonant. So you combine these two, made it harder sound. So 넓다, and then you see right here, you keep the leer, and then you see the consonant next to it, and this is the fake consonant. So 비읍 transfer to here and then replaces it. So 넓어서. Okay. How about this? Well, I'll go by this since like this one is just as it's written. So this one, it's one of example of the life. So life, it pronounces as ham because lier piu is the second consonant is kept, so ham. And then you see right here, you see the silent consonant, and then this transfers transfers and replaces it, and then 삶은. 리을 kept, and the mium replaces the iung, and then 삶은. Okay. How about this one?
Can we do the last one?
The last one.
The last one, probably.
The last one. Okay. So lier piu is to recite. This is just a lot of, it's just too advanced, but okay. So lier piu, I said that. Okay, so this one is just another exception. So I can really, yeah, this one is just, you have to memorize it. There's no
rule, just basically just one to memorize.
Yeah. Well, because this one was one of this, and then the second Batchim first is used. So in this case, this one doesn't apply to the other rule. So the one that we learned.
But we read the
So
second one,
this one.
right? Same thing.
The second one.
The second Batchim.
Second one. This one we can apply the rule, but this one we can't. So
Why?
it's like just it is there. So you can't really. There are a lot of exceptions. So yeah, this one you just have to like memorize it.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one is just too advanced. Like maybe when you write like Korean essay, that's when you, or like write a newspaper or something, you will use that word. You wouldn't really use it in daily life basis. Okay, so iung right here. This one we went over a lot, like 강, because the final consonant ng it's in final consonant, so it's pronounced. If it's at the first, it's not pronounced. So 강이. Okay, so we'll go over the nouns 이것, 그것, and 저것 today. So whenever you're indicating a thing, you will say like, you will have to indicate like where the things are located, right? So whenever you have, just say, I will make an illustration. So whenever you have a cup, so say that I have the cup, and then like someone else is somewhere like little far away, then I will indicate the cup 이것. Does that make sense to you all?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So and then also when I'm talking, and then you have other person little far away, and she has a cup holding, then I will indicate that cup saying 그것, because she's holding a cup, and then I'm farther from her. So you will say 그것. And if both you and then the other girl is like nearby, and then the thing is somewhere like farther away, then you will indicate that as a 저것. Okay, so I will make a situation, and you can tell me what nouns you can use. So what if I had a pencil case?
이것.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. So what if I had a pencil case and someone was somewhere else? What would you indicate the pencil case?
저것.
이거
이got.
이것.
Right, because I'm holding a pencil case, and someone is somewhere else, and I will indicate this as an ego. So what if I had? So you're so you and your friend is walking and stopped by at the chair and like sitting there somewhere, and then you see a tree like far away. Why would you indicate that tree?
chocolate.
저것.
Perfect. How about your friend isn't holding a cup and you want to know what that is? What would you tell her? What would you indicate that?
그것.
I will say 그것.
Mhm.
Because your friend is holding a cup and you're asking what that is. So you're far away from that thing. That makes sense? Okay, cool. So that was just the indication of things. Now when you are specify of the thing what you're indicating for, then you can add a noun in front of the 이, 그, 저. So 것 was just a thing. So 것 is just a thing. So but when you're indicating like specific thing, then you will just add a noun. So right here, this is saying just remove the 것 for every location. So like 이 것, you remove 것, and then 그 것, you remove the 것, and then 저 것, you remove the 것. So 이, 그, 저. So right here, you add the noun to 이, you will add the noun to 그, you will not add the noun to 저. So whenever you use this 이, 그, 저, and then plus the noun, you will more likely to use 는 or 은, but you can still use 이 or 가. But most of the times you use 은 or 는. So if I have to make an example of this, I forgot the key. So this book is check. Book is check. So you know that this is 이. Book is a check. So 이 책.
책은
So you just add the noun to indicate what that is. So this book. 이 책. And then that person pronounced as
사람
사람. Yeah, so 사람. So that is 그, right? So 그, right? 그 사람. So 그 사람. How about, can anyone volunteer to do this one?
그 과일
Quiet. Perfect. 그 과일.
그
그 과일. Perfect. How about this one?
이영화
이영화. Perfect. Yeah, 이영화. So like I said, for the particles, you will more likely to use 는 or 는. So right here, that person, that is 그, right? 그 사람은 대학생 means a college student. 대학생입니다 is 입니다. Okay. Yeah. So and then you can make any sentence using this 이, 그, 저, indicating what that is. Okay, so interesting fact, Miss, Mr., Miss, whenever you're in company, you will call that person. So you will that person using C. So you will add the person's full name. You will add C after person's full name. So right here, example, Kim Min-jun C. So Miss Min-jun Kim. And for people who doesn't know, like you can Korea, like their first name
The second.
or their last name. Yeah.
It's last
What
name,
is it?
first name.
Right. It's flipped. Yeah. So it's like she said, it's the last name and then the first name. So that's why they write it last name, first name.
Like, even in dramas, I heard like friends, they will call each other with she.
she.
Is it
like do you remember
impolite just to say, for example, Minju to a person?
Minjun? So if it's if you know that person, yes, you can say that. If you know that person, yes, you can say that. But if you don't know that person, you will have to use C because that's kind of impolite. Like it's not.
So
It's more
impolite.
casual.
So it's impolite to say the person's name if you don't know them.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're referring to the person, right? So whenever, just say you're in company and you see like the person that you don't know, or like you want to be polite to them, then you can say, and that person's name was Minjun, Kim Minjun, and then you can say Kim Minjun. If I was there and someone wanted to call me, they can call me Kim Hyunjin C. So C, you will call C, you will add a C after a person's name to be polite to that person. Okay, so let's switch our topic to grammar. Let me see. Okay, so 다. So we have verb whenever. So we have a verb form. We call it 다 form. So this is a 다 form. So all of this are example of 다 form. So 다 are usually used in dictionary. So all of this 다 form are used in all dictionary. So whenever you move the 다, so you remove 다, and then you will left out with the stem form. So stem form right here, and then you will have to change to basic form. This will go over that. So this is the example to eat, 먹다. So this is a form in the dictionary. You remove the 다, you have the 먹 left because that is removed, and then you have the 먹, that's the stem, you call it, and then the basic we have the rules to change that. And then this is the example of good. So 좋다 is used in the dictionary. You remove the 다, and then you have the stem left, 좋, and then 좋아. So these are the basic form. So these two are used to just make it to basic form. We will learn the basic form. So before we go over how to create basic form, why is basic form great? Because basic form can be casual, polite, present tense, future tense, or even common. You will use basic form to just make casual, polite, present tense, all of this form. So stem plus something, basic plus something will make any tense of we'll just use any grammar patterns to make any tense. Okay, so to make basic form, you will add the a, o, and yo to the stem using the set of rules. So the stem, this is the one that I'm talking about, stem. And then you add the a, o, yo to that stem to make it to basic form. There are 5 rules that we'll go over, but today we'll go over 3 of them. So the rule 1 through 3, whenever you have vowel, the last vowel ha, you will see if it has a Batchim or no Batchim. So we'll go over example of 1 to 3 today. So whenever you have you will see the last. So just say that you have Korean word like this. You have two letters, and the last vowel maybe probably here. Like you have ha, and then see if there's no Batchim. There's no Batchims. There's no Batchim, right? So it will change to this. Will change to he. This one, you look at the last vowel. So look at the last vowel, and then if it has a or o, then you will, and then see if it has a Batchim too. So if it has a Batchim, then you add a. So it will overlay a, and then you have the e whenever you have last vowel e, and see if there is a Batchim. If there is no if there is a Batchim, then it changes to o. If there's no Batchim, it changes to yo. We'll go more example on that. So rule 1. This is rule 1. So right here, this is an example. So to do is hada. So you see the last vowel. This is the last vowel. Ha is the last vowel, and then you see no Batchim here, so no Batchim. So you go to the C, and then change to he. So last hangul is ha, and this will change to he. So basic is the he. So if the verb has ha as a final hangul, the ha changes to he. So this is another example. So 조용하다 just means quiet. So like I said, remove the da, and you see the last hangul. So last hangul is ha, right? And then you see there's no Batchim, and it changed to he. So this will change to he. So basic form is 조용해. This one is the second rule. So second rule, to be cheap, 싸다. To be cheap means 싸다. So remove the ta. Last vowel is the a right here, a. And I said it overlays to a. It doesn't change. So it will be sa. So a overlaid on the stem, but since a is already there, nothing changes. And then more examples. Like 오다, to come, means to come. So remove the ta. Last vowel is o, right here, o. And then it overlays a. So a overlaid on an existing stem. This is a stem, right? Stem. The vowel is converted to wa. So it will be like this, wa. So the basic form is wa. More examples. So you remove the ta. 작다 means small. So you remove the ta, and then you have the 기억, right? This one has a Batchim, and then you have the stem last vowel has a. So right here, you have, whenever you have the Batchim, it add a, right? And then this da you removed, so 작아. So first remove the ta, and then look at the vowel, and then see if it has a Batchim or not. If it has a Batchim, you add a, and then basic form 작아. Okay, so this one, I think this is the third one. So this one right here, 마시다 means to drink. You remove the ta, and then the last vowel is e right here. And then you see there is no Batchim, right? So there's no Batchim, so it will go, it changed to yo. So it changed to, right, yo, and basic form is 마셔. E changed to yo, this changed sound, So therefore 마셔. This is another example of third rule. So tasty. Tasty means 맛있다. You remove the ta and then you see the last vowel. So this is steam, right? This is steam. Last vowel is E right here. See if it has the Batchim or not. So it has a Batchim right here. Sangshu is a Batchim. So because you see right here in the chart, if you have a Batchim, then you add a. So basic form is 맛있어 because this one is removed.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the common use of the basic form is present tense. So all of this that I was going over is all of them are present tense. So right here, 해 is present tense. 조용해 is present tense. So 해 is to do. 해 is to do. So you can just add anything like any like descriptive things like 조용해 or 공부해, study, or like 운동해, like exercise. Okay, so all of them were present tense. So if you use the basic form as it is what you're saying, it will be informal or casual. So like what we said, like all of this are casual. So it's for your friends. Like 자가, 마셔, those are all informal. So when you want to be more polite, you will add 요. 요 is one of the most common polite forms. So right here, 맛있어요, you will add 마셔요, 작아요, 와요, 싸요, 조용해요, 해요. So add you makes it polite. Without it, you can say it to your friends or people who are younger than you. And so far we learned the basic form is the present tense. Okay. So if you want to be more specific, you can add a subject in front of the verb with the particle. So one of the examples that we had is 조용해요. So 조용해요, it means quiet, right? So if you want to be more specific, you can add the subject. So one of the examples that I used is the library. Library, it's 도서관. 도서관. So subject markers are commonly used in this case. So 이 or 가. So 도서관이 조용해요. It means library is quiet. So 도서관이 조용해요. Can anyone volunteer using this verb? So can anyone volunteer adding the subject to be more specific using this verb? Like I made it like here. Maybe I can go more on with examples.
So maybe it will be like 학교, 학교가. I'm sorry.
It's 학교가, right? Because
so 학교가 조용해요.
Yeah, perfect. Because 조용해요. 학교가 조용해요 means school is quiet. Right. So just because it's not it's not because 학교 학교 is the vowel right here. So that's why it's 학교가. This one, it has
okay. I'm sorry. I got confused because I was like seeing an O at the end of 학교. But it's like not like the circle, because the circle is NG.
Circle? Which one?
Like the eon. The eon is like a circle, but I was
Right.
like seeing in my mind like a circle, but it was a O. But the O in Korean is like these little two thingies with the. I'm sorry. It was
Oh.
never mind.
Okay, that's okay. As long as you got.
But yeah. 학교가.
Yeah, 학교가, because there's no 받침, but there is 받침. That's why it's 학교. I mean, E right here. Maybe one more person could.
많이 조용해요.
Oh, wait, what? Where is it again?
많이, like the room.
방이?
Yeah.
방? Yeah, perfect.
많이.
방.
조용해요.
조용해요. Perfect. That was good. Means room is quiet, right? And also, again, this has a 받침, so it's E. Okay. So, more examples. So, 사요. 사요 means chip. So, I said, 책이 싸요. 책 means a book. So, it means book is cheap. Book is cheap. Any volunteers to using this verb to maybe can you add a subject using this verb to be more specific?
사과 사유?
Can you say it one more time?
사과 사유.
사과, you mean apple? 사과?
Yes.
사과, yes. Perfect. 사과가 싸요. Perfect. Maybe one more example. Could anyone make one more sentence using
앞에 자동차 싸요.
Perfect. 자동차가 싸요 means car is cheap. And then 사과가 싸요 means apple is cheap. Okay, perfect. How about, this 작아요 means small. 작아요 means small. And it's in present tense because we changed, it used to be 작다, but we had to change it to basic form. And then it was 작아, then you add a U to be more polite. So 작아요, it's a small, it means small. So right here, I use an example of shoes. So shoes, my, I didn't say my, but like, shoes are small. That's what I said. Shoes are small. 신발이 작아요. Can anyone volunteer using adding the subject using this verb right here?
바지가 작아요?
Perfect. 바지가 작아요 means pants is small. 바지가 작아요. Maybe one more person.
우리 고양이가 안 작아요.
Oh, yes, that would work. What she said was, let me just write it here.
It's big and fat.
Okay, I'm trying to write it. What she said was, so this is what you said, right? 우리 고양이가 안 작아요. Oops.
네.
Why isn't? Okay, perfect. So she applied the ones that we used yesterday. So 우리, I said that it means if you have to translate literally to English, that means our, but in Korea you accept it as my. So what did I say? Yeah, so 우리 in Korea we accept it as a my. So my cat is not small because she used 안 here. So 우리 고양이가 안 작아요. So she applied the ones that we used yesterday. Maybe one more volunteer. Oops. Using adding the subject using this verb. Can anyone volunteer of one more?
모자가
Mhm.
작아요.
Perfect. 모자가 작아요. So she said 모자 means cat, right? What did I say? Why is this a cat? It's a hat, right? So 모자, hat. Hat is small. That's what she said. Okay, so 맛있어요 means delicious. 맛있어요 means delicious. This one was basic. It was changed to basic form. That's why it's all, and then you add you to be polite. So I made an example. So right here, it's 음식. 음식 means food. Food. 음식이 맛있어요. 맛있어요. That means food is delicious. Food is delicious. 음식이 맛있어요. So can anyone volunteer to add the subject to using this verb to be more specific?
김치가 맛있어요.
Perfect. 김치가 맛있어요 means kimchi is just it's a Korean traditional food, and she said 김치가 맛있어요. How about one more person?
떡볶이가
Mhm.
맛있어요.
Perfect. Yeah, 떡볶이가 맛있어요. This is.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So if it's not delicious, do you use
Uh-huh.
another word, or you can say like an 맛있어요?
You can say 안 맛있어요.
Okay.
You can say 맛이 없어요. You can say that. 안 맛있어요. You can say that. Either way, they're same.
How do you
Oh,
say very delicious?
They very delicious.
Mhm.
진짜 정말 맛있어요. Let me
Mhm.
write it here. I gotta erase this. Okay. So. Okay, so you can say 진짜 맛있어요. Or 정말 맛있어요. Means very, very, very delicious. 진짜 맛있어요. 정말 맛있어요. This is more like a slang.
The first one?
Mhm. This is more like a slang. Or like really. This means, let me just write here. Really. So whenever you even here you say like really, you say 진짜, like in Korea, like 진짜 means really. So you can use that in here too, like really delicious. So one more. Oops, I think that was it actually. Okay, yeah, one more volunteer maybe. Oh my, this one. I can.
포도 안 맛있어요.
Yeah, you can say that. 포도 안 맛있어요. Yeah, you can say that. She was just saying grape is not delicious. Okay. So did you have any questions using this rule? Like 다. So whenever you have in Korean dictionary, you will see all 다 form. So whenever you have 다, you delete the 다, and then you leave the stem only, and then you use rules to change to the basic form. So like basic form like this, 먹어, 좋아. You will change to basic form like this, and then to be more polite, you will use you. You will add 요 at the end. So 먹어요, 좋아요. You can do that as well. And then to be more specific, you can add the subject in front of it using the particle. So can anyone maybe volunteer to, if I'm gonna make a situation, and then you can tell me, you can answer me in Korean. So using 먹어, it means to eat. So what if I ask you what are you eating? What would you answer? You can make any nouns. You can add any subject to this verb. What would you answer to that? So yeah, so let's make it a different example. So you met a friend, you are calling a friend, and you're asking what she is eating. What do you think she will answer? She was eating grape, like 포도. She was eating grape.
포도를 먹어요.
먹어요. Yeah, you can say that. But if it was like a friend, you want to be casual. What if you want it to be more casual? What would you say?
포도 먹어?
Yes, perfect. 포도 먹어. You can say that. How about this one? Using this example, I'm gonna make a situation and you can tell me. So, let's say, let's say.
Can you please before that? Can you please repeat the sound?
Which one?
The good sound again.
Good.
좋아.
좋아.
Okay.
좋아. Because this transfers. Okay, so just say that so let's say that I have this pencil and this is good. Why would you say that? How would you say this is good? Like, what if I ask you? Let me see. And
이것은 좋아?
yes, perfect. It wasn't 좋아. What if you wanted to indicate? Let me. Yes, 이것은 좋아. Perfect. She said, 이것은 좋아. This is good. Oops. What if this pencil? What is it? Okay. So, what if I said? So what if I say this pencil is good? How would you say that? This pencil is good.
이 연필은 좋아요?
Yes, perfect. 이 연필은 좋아요. Because you see right here, 이 연필. 이 is this, and then the noun is added to specify what this is. So pencil, 연필, the particle, and then is good, 좋아요. Perfect.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
So what if I would? What if I want to say that I have two pencils that are good?
Okay,
like two.
So right, so 이 연필. Well, do you want to indicate this or just
Like no, just to say like I have 2 pencils that are good. So I will like grab 2 pencils and say these 2 pencils are good.
Oh, isn't it like E to
so this in that case you will say this. 연필 두 자루가 좋아요. This okay, so this you will say this is a pencil. This is a pencil. And do you remember that so do you remember that whenever you count things you have Korean numbers and Sino-Korean numbers? In this case, when you're counting pencil, you're using Korean number.
Okay.
So, right. So this two is 2.
Okay.
So two pencil. So and remember that I was mentioning that when you count things you have something attached to it. Like when you count things you have the name afterwards. So whenever I ask you like the age, then you add the 살 in right after the number, like 1살, 2살, 3살, 4살, 5살. If you're like 23 years old, then you'll be like 23살. You add that. So whenever you count things, you have the name come up with the numbers. So in this case, when you're counting pencil, then it will be like if it was 1 pencil, then it will be 한 자루. If it was 2 pencil, 두 자루. If it was 3 pencil, 세 자루, 네 자루, 다섯 자루, 여섯 자루, and then so on. So that's why you use 자루, and then the particle, and then that's why it's good. So
자루 is like pencil.
When you count things, when you're referring, when you're referring to pencil to count things, yes.
Okay.
Pencil itself means 연필. When you count it, then you will use 자루 to indicate what the 연필 to count the 연필.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
so
isn't 2 gonna be 툴?
툴, but this one, when you do it, it's when you make a sentence, it's gonna be 툴 자루, because this one is something else. But it'll be short. They shorten it even
Short.
Isn't it the same thing when you're counting 1?
This one is 하나, right? If I have to say 1 자루, then 하나 자루, it doesn't make sense. It's 한 자루. They shorten it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So I think it's good place to stop for today, and then we'll go over more grammars next week on Friday, and then remember that we have a quiz. Okay. All right. I will